3 years ago, I trained at 4 a.m. for 90 mornings straight. And one of those mornings, I stood there in the dark, soaked, heart slamming, and felt nothing but disgust. Not because the work was bad, because I'd forgotten to film it. Sit with that for a second. I had just done the hard thing, the thing most men quit by week 2. And the first thought in my skull wasn't pride. It was that one doesn't count. Nobody saw it. That was the morning I found out the truth about discipline when no one's watching. I didn't have any. I thought I was the disciplined one. I posted the cold plunges. I announced the new era. I screenshotted the 4 a.m. alarm like it was a trophy. And people messaged me, "You're built different, man." I believed them. I let strangers on the internet tell me who I was. But take the camera away. Take the audience away. Put me in a room where no one would ever know if I folded. And I folded by noon. Every single time. So here's the thing. Nobody with a disciplined channel will say out loud, the most disciplined man you follow online might be the weakest one in private. Discipline that needs a witness isn't discipline. It's a performance with good lighting. You know this. You feel it on the days you do the work and feel cheated because no one clapped. You feel it when you almost text someone a photo of the gym, the desk, the empty bottle. Not to share it, but to be seen doing it. That itch? That's the tell. And the video you watched last night, the one that told you to become so disciplined it scares them, sold you a lie wearing armor. Because being feared still needs them. Wanting them to fear you is the same disease as wanting them to love you. You're still standing on the stage. You just changed which emotion you're begging the crowd to feel. There's a price for living like this. A bill that comes due the exact second the audience walks out of the room. Most men pay it their whole lives and never once read the receipt. It has a name. But before I give it to you, you have to admit the one thing you've spent years dressing up as strength. The thing that's actually the cost of being weak where it counts. So let's name it. The thing you've been dressing up as strength. It was never discipline. It was rent. Every clean meal you needed someone to notice. Every workout that felt wasted because it went unposted. Every new chapter you announced before you'd earned a single day of it. That wasn't a man building himself. That was a man paying a tax he didn't even know he owed. I call it the witness tax. The witness tax. Noun. The hidden price a man pays when his discipline only holds while someone is watching. His consistency collapses the instant the audience leaves the room because he never owned the work. He owed the witness, and the bill comes due in private. Alone. In the silence where there's no one left to applaud the man who couldn't get out of bed. You've been paying it your whole life. You just called it motivation. Now look at the man they keep quoting at you. Everyone uses Machiavelli to sound dangerous. Better to be feared than loved. They slap it over a slow clip and call it truth. But they skip the part that actually matters. Machiavelli wrote The Prince in Exile, stripped of his title. They hung him by his wrists until his shoulders tore, then threw him out of the city he'd served. No audience, no power. Not one person left on earth who feared him, a nobody in a cold farmhouse. And that is exactly when he did the work that buried every man who had him tortured. Read it the way the discipline channels never will. The most Machiavellian thing he ever did wasn't being feared. It was producing his masterpiece when the witness was gone, and the tax could no longer be paid, because there was no one left to perform for. Robert Greene built his entire study of power on this same pattern. The man becomes dangerous in the years of obscurity. In the silence, nobody films. Book link in the description if you want the full map. So here's the brutal part. You don't have a discipline problem. You have a witness problem. You've been outsourcing your spine to a crowd. And a crowd is the most unreliable engine on earth. it leaves the second you get boring. And consistency, by design, is boring. But here's what makes this worse. And nobody who teaches this will say it out loud. You think the fix is to go private. Delete the apps. Work in the dark. Become the ghost. It won't save you. Because the second you close the door, your mind builds a witness out of nothing. A phantom crowd you keep performing for inside your own skull. The ex will see you win. The father who never believed you. The half of the internet you imagine is always watching. The tax doesn't stop when the room empties. It follows you in. So the real question was never how to discipline yourself. It's how to kill the witness, the real one and the ghost, so the work finally belongs to you and no one else. That's what's left, and it's not what you think it is. You don't kill the witness with motivation. You kill it with subtraction. 3 moves. Each one takes something away, because the tax was never about what you lacked. It was about what you couldn't stop performing. Shift 1. The unwitnessed rip on every day. Do one hard thing you will never report. Not a post, not a text, not a casual mention at dinner. You train, you finish the work, you build the thing, and you let it die unseen. The first week it'll feel pointless. That feeling is the tax leaving your body. The day you train hard and feel zero urge to tell anyone, you've stopped paying. Shift 2. Name the ghost, then fire it. When you catch yourself performing in an empty room, find the face you're performing for. It always has one. The ex who will finally see. The father who never said it. Say it out loud. You're not in this room. And keep going. You can't evict a ghost you won't name. So name it, then work like it's already gone. Shift 3. Audit yourself in the dark. Replace the applause with a ledger only you will ever read. Not for the comments. For the record no one will ever request. A man who keeps score in private stops needing anyone to keep score for him. The work starts paying you directly, in a currency the crowd can't print and can't take. Do those 3, and the loop closes on its own. The real witness loses interest. They always do. And the phantom one starves, because you stopped feeding it your wins. What's left is the only thing that was ever yours. Discipline that doesn't flinch when the room goes empty. Remember the morning I told you about, standing in the dark, disgusted because I forgot to film the workout? 18 months later, I trained at 5 a.m., walked home, and realized halfway through the day I'd never once thought about telling anyone. That silence in my head, that's what freedom actually sounds like. It's quieter than you'd expect, and nobody claps for it. So look at your phone right now. Part of you is already writing the caption. This video hit different, starting today. Kill that one too. Don't tell them you changed. Let them find out by accident, years from now, when it's far too late to matter. Because here's the truth. The whole internet is too addicted to attention to say, the man worth becoming is the one who do it all in a room no one will ever enter. Because that room is the only one you actually live in. One more thing. If you made it this far, you already felt it. That small voice that wants to announce you watched this, to tell someone you're different now. That voice is the witness tax, making its final offer. Don't take it. But there's one witness worth keeping. Not the crowd that leaves the second you get boring. The handful of men walking the same cold path in the same silence who decided to stop paying. If that's you, don't say it to the world. Say it here. To the only ones who'd understand. Comment one word. Unwitnessed. Commenting is planting your flag. The like is a signal of awakening. Subscription is joining the Order of the Antidote. Now close the app. You've got a rep no one will ever see. Stay unwitnessed.